Yeah, can we please give a warm welcome to Mr. Jan Spratek, please? Woo! I bet you've never been on a stage like this before.
Yeah, no, ever. Like, that was awesome. And the band was awesome. Guys, one more time. Do a great applause. It was great.
Woo!
Guys, can you imagine, like, last year, the guy just said that, man,
Yeah.
I want to just perform in front of like 100 people, and it was like in 1 year that everything changed. It was like great, awesome. Thank you very much.
We were, so if you weren't here last year, we were here last year, and we were kind of sneaky, and we asked the crowd to get up, and if somebody could show and share their like dream and their goal, and obviously that was their goal. So we're very happy to welcome them here today, and yeah, they were really good.
Yeah,
they were really good.
Absolutely.
What about you, Jan?
Yeah.
You're a typical guy yourself.
Oh, am I? Okay, thank you very much. Yeah, I'm a tall guy. I'm 1 meter and 99 centimeters. I'm 85 kilos. So yeah, I'm quite normal. Yeah, quite tall. But yeah, everybody who's sitting up there see I don't have hair over here. Yeah, who's sitting downstairs see that I have hair. Hello over there. Do you see yourselves? Yeah. Yeah. Okay, great. There's a mirror, basically. Yeah.
Yeah, but we were just talking a little bit, and like one of my first questions to you, because you're talking all about space, it was like, have you been to space? Tell us about it. But yeah, you told me.
You know, guys, one thing, Dill, because people do not distinguish properly basically the differences between the word universe and space. Because, for example, in Czech language, everybody, I guess, knows that when you say vesmír, it's not space, it's universe. It's everything. Basically, everybody in here, we are in the universe, but we are not in space. It's very often mistranslated. And yeah, space, I have never been to space. Yeah, I'm too tall. I'm basically right now over all the limits for the professional astronauts. So yeah, dream big, but yeah, not everything can happen.
Sort of operating in that space. I mean, you do a lot of work with ESA, is that right?
Yeah, I work basically for ESA. I'm at the advisory board for the general director for education. So I'm in a group who says to the director general what to do in terms of education and space, because it's a great topic, how to promote technical and, all the fields that are quite difficult to learn.
Well, the stage is coming back. And actually, you're not going to talk too much about this, but this is crazy that you here in Czech Republic, you do work with a planetarium, which is the first planetarium in the world to have a connected satellite to it.
Yeah.
So you're connecting directly to space above, and it's one of the only ones in the world, which is crazy.
Yeah. Basically, Prague Planetarium is the only planetarium in the world with its own satellite. And I will tell you something that basically nobody knows, and it will burn in the atmosphere in 16 days.
Whoa.
So yeah, you're the first who knows it right now. Yeah, in 16 days, all the modulations, all the simulations says that it will burn in the atmosphere. But yes, we still are the only planetarium in the world with its own satellite.
That's crazy. So Czech Republic are basically leading in this space.
I guess we are not the leaders.
Nearly.
We are not leading, but for example, about the Prague Planetarium, we can climb up, right?
Yeah.
The Prague Planetarium, I don't know if you've heard, we are under reconstruction, and the Prague Planetarium will become basically the best planetarium in the world. And I'm not lying, because if you've heard about the sphere that is in Las Vegas, the sphere, the great LED screens all over, basically the same technology is right now installed in Prague Planetarium, like 500 meters from here. It will be the greatest resolution you can have in terms of space.
So we're literally bringing Vegas to Prague. I love that. Well, I'm going to leave you to your talk, but yeah, give it up for Jan, everybody.
Thank you. And I will start basically silent, because I will let's speak one video.
We have uncovered wonders undreamt by our ancestors who first speculated on the nature of those wandering lights in the night sky. We've crossed the solar system and sent ships to the stars. But we continue to search. We can't help it. A central element of the human future lies far beyond the Earth. If we crave some cosmic purpose, then let us find ourselves a worthy goal.
Guys, did you feel it? Okay, it was a great video. Great editing, great images, but did you feel it? The space, the need for space. Space is something. Space is something what is incredibly inspirational. It motivates people for generation to focus into science and technologies. It's a driver for our technological advance. And this was it. This was the James Webb Space Telescope, something that was created by human race. Basically, all famous world's largest space agencies put together and created this technological marvel. This marvel is basically able to see the beginnings of the universe. You see the basically first stars and first galaxies in the universe. And that's the thing I guess everybody knows. Wherever you are looking at your neighbor, looking at your teacher, your classmate, or when you're looking at the sun or the moon, you are always watching into past. And as far as you can look, you are looking basically deeper and deeper to the past. And over here, you are looking basically to the beginnings of the universe. And with this technological advancement, you see further, you see into the past. But with these technologies, you can see something what was previously unseen. Now you see the differences between two telescopes, space telescopes. I guess you've maybe heard about Hubble Space Telescope. There's the image to the left, and the James Webb Space Telescope image to the right. You see the differences? Basically, normally everything was shattered. It was scattered by clouds of the great, great nebulas. But now you are able, with the technological advancement, to see in it. And other images, so beautiful images. I guess that many of you have seen that. But how it started? We didn't have always the telescopes. We were looking only with our naked eyes. We were staring very often up. And basically, this is the object that you're able to see with your naked eye. This is the galaxy M31, the large galaxy in the constellation Andromeda, very often just called Andromeda galaxy. And you basically see the object that consists from like hundreds of billions of stars. And all these stars, maybe most of them, has its own planet. Planets orbiting around that stars. We are looking on potential billions other worlds. But okay, other worlds. But we still have only one. We still have only one world. And that's ours. That's our planet. That's the rock that we live on. That's our planet Earth. And right now we are looking on an image that's incredibly famous by one thing. That was the moment when people for the first time, the human race for the first time, saw something called Earthrise. Because normally when you see a sunrise, okay, you just wait until the morning, right? But when you see Earthrise, you need to see it from another cosmic object. This picture was taken in 1968 during the Christmas Eve, 24th of December in 1968, by the crew of the Apollo 8 mission. And in that moment, people hit that. We need to protect that rock. That's our only home, and we still don't have any other home, any other rock. You want to change the perspective? Okay, take a look. That's planet Earth again, but from Saturn. Not from 400,000 kilometers, but from 1.5 billion kilometers. That spot, that one speck, is our home. That's our planet Earth that we live on. And yeah, that was the moment. These was the moments where we said, okay, we have to explore. And we started to build great big things near to our home, near to our planet Earth. And this is one of those technological marvels. This is International Space Station. This is something large as the football field, and astronauts live there. And astronauts can also look down, right? They can see our planet Earth. And there is something what every single astronaut experiences, and it's so-called the overview effect. Overview effect is the moment when you look down to our planet Earth and you feel the need to care. They care about our planet because that's your home. You see how the atmosphere is tiny. You don't see any borders between states. You just see the nature. You see the universe and your home in it. And this is what astronauts experience when they go out. They put on the spacesuits and they start what? Installing, repairing, and do all the other things. But one thing that is incredibly important, guys. A lot of people think that these astronauts really just was walking around doing their spacewalks. But guys, I will tell you, do you know what is motto of the International Space Station? It's the of the Earth for the Earth. Again, everything what we are doing up there, we are doing so we can live better in here. We are developing new medicals, new materials. We are really, everything what we do in terms of space, we do for us in here on planet Earth. But yeah, we are still close. We are still basically here in the now, in the presence. But we want to aim somewhere in the future. Because this is something what actual generations done. But what about you? The next space generation. Are you prepared to build the real space hubs, moon hubs on another cosmic bodies? On the moon, are you prepared to create some rovers, some devices, robots, and send them somewhere and use them? And maybe not only send them there, but be there with them. That's the thing. We are still sustainably can be on one cosmic body, and it's our planet Earth. This is one great thing that we want to do and move further. You are living in the age, an era, where the commercial stations will be launched in the Earth's orbit. You are living in the age where basically almost everyone can experience the beautiful emotions during the 0 Gs, meaning the feeling of weightlessness, that everyone in here can basically experience how is it like to be an astronaut. But it's not only about astronauts. It's not only about cosmic stations. It's also about technologies that we already have up there that don't have astronauts with them, and we are using them. This is one of the most advanced satellites that is in orbit. It's called Sentinel-2, one of the most using satellites in the world. We are downloading terabytes and terabytes of data every single month, and we use this technology to get to know better our planet Earth, what's happening on it, how it will develop. And everybody can use this data. Will you use it? Do it. Really, you will learn a lot of things about our planet. You will see planet Earth in absolutely different perspective. You can be part of teams that are building the rockets. This one is the Ariane 6 European and US rocket. This is also very advanced one, but this is just a launcher. This is just a launcher that carries the marvels up into space. Up into space where we want to discover, we want to break the knowledge. We want to really push everything further. And you see the JUICE probe that is right now traveling to Jupiter that wants to discover if there is life on the moons of planet Jupiter. There are also very often some hazards like asteroids. You've probably heard about dinosaurs, right? And we are not dinosaurs. Let's hope. We need to, as a human race, prepare on the fact that not if, but when some cosmic body will hit Earth, and it will be large enough that it can really destroy the world as we know it. It's a fact. It's only a matter of time, and we need to prepare it. It will not happen in the next 10 years, don't worry, calm down. But in hundreds of years, the next generation needs to prepare for this. And right now, what we are doing, we are developing technologies that are able to deflect the potential hazardous asteroids. And we really want to become interplanetary species. And we as a human race are developing incredible launchers. And I guess that most of you have heard about this one. And this is not future, this is now. These are technologies that are happening right now, but we need to move further. This is it. This is the super heavy Starship. This is the most powerful rocket that human race ever built. It's way more powerful than the mighty Saturn V rocket that launched people to moon during the Apollo era. This is Super Heavy Starship, the most powerful rocket ever. This one is not the most powerful, but actually it's one of the most important in these days, because the plan is not to have International Space Station just to have around our planet Earth. Yeah, we will just let this case to the commercials, to the companies. But we want to, as the space agencies, move further. Where? Let's move to the moon. This is the gateway. We as a human race, in upcoming years, will have our own space station orbiting the moon, another cosmic object. And sustainably, we will stay there and prepare everything what we can to move again further. And this will be about you. This will be about your motivations, your aspirations. It will be about your goals. That you are really living in an era of space, and it's only about you if you will participate or not. The possibilities, the opportunities are here. If you think that you need to study physics, chemistry, rocket engineering, or be a command pilot, no, not anymore. I know cosmic psychologists, sociologists, I know architects. Everything can be done in terms of space. We want to be interplanetary species. It's up to you if you want to join or not. But of course, we can launch almost everything up there. And we need to deal with a couple of things. And this is something that we need to solve in terms of cosmic law. So if you want to be a lawyer, let's be a lawyer. Do you want to do a space law? Let's do a space law. Because this, what you see, is just an illustration of the space debris that is orbiting around planet Earth, as it's very, very dangerous. There is basically one chance that we will cover the whole planet Earth with the cosmic debris, and we will not be able to travel further. We will not be able to conquer, for example, the planet Mars. So basically, always be aware what you wish for. And if you want to join very quickly, right now, if I motivated you at least a bit, try do something immediately. Try do something in the next days, in the next weeks. What you see is our astronaut, Thomas Pesquet, pointing at two microcomputers that are on board the International Space Station. And we guarantee, if you program that microcomputer right, your code will be launched and sent into Earth's orbit. We guarantee that it will run there. So it's up to you what you will do. This can be you. Astronaut someday? You want to build rockets? Do you want to build satellites? It's only up to you. Will you be my next space generation? Thank you.
Thank you, Jan. And I always find the space talks go down so well because it's literally the wide unknown to us. But you're the guy to ask any questions to. So we thought we'd do a little Q&A, just 5 minutes in case anybody wants to chat. I don't know if you're joining us, Martin.
Yeah, did you notice that we created a black hole at the beginning of your talk for you? Yeah.
You know, I'm the person that is always angry when somebody, sees black hole as a hole. It's not a hole, yeah? It's an object, it's a round object that is just bending this time-space, yeah, you know?
That was the same, the bend disappeared, like that.
Yeah, by the way,
but let's
really
not take the time from the students to ask questions. Please just shout and we will repeat the questions for the streaming. Just shout. We can't really see you, so
No.
we
I'm
cannot...
32.
There's one over there.
Yeah, shout.
Did I like sci-fi when I was young? Yes and no. You know, I'm kind of like a romantic person. So, for example, if you've seen the movie called Passengers with Chris Pratt and Jennifer Lawrence, I love it. Yeah, it's basically a love story about space. So, yeah. I didn't care when I was young, but yeah, space is cool. So everything about space is cool. But yeah, Passengers.
But did you hear, Jan, when you were young? Yeah.
When I was young. Yeah. So yeah, right now it's Passengers, and that time I didn't care much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So over here?
Sorry, I'm not a teacher. I'm not a student, I'm an English teacher. It's interesting to me when you mentioned about the future jobs like space lawyers, space technologists. Is there any training now that's available for those future jobs?
For those future jobs, yeah. For example,
Can you repeat?
Yeah. So future jobs, if there are some opportunities, how to train for these jobs, yes, there are. For example, at the European Space Agency, there is a program that is focused on university students. And there are a lot of fields, for example, on satellite communication, architectural law, and these things. It's everything, medicine, yeah, space medicine, that's the thing, guys. Yeah, if we want to be doctors, let's do it. It's absolutely great. So yeah, it's called ESA Academy. ESA Academy of the European Space Agency. So you basically, in terms of university level, you can do space and really promote yourselves and, you know, teach, learn as much as you can.
Maybe one or two more questions? Yeah?
What is your current profession or job in the European Space Agency?
Yeah, what's my basically job? What's my profession? Yeah, I'm basically, my official position at Prague Planetarium is the specialist, or let's say expert, on astronautics. So everything what our planetarium does in terms of satellites and astronauts and rockets, that's my job. And in terms of European Space Agency, as I said in the beginning, I'm in the advisory board of the Director General, DG of European Space Agency for the education, and I am the coordinator of the education office for the Czech Republic. So if you're on a high school or elementary school, but I would prefer mostly of you, high school, reach me, approach me, and talk with me about your opportunities during the high school, because I have, I guess, plenty of opportunities that you can join in.
Yeah?
Yeah, question here?
Oh, sorry.
Sorry.
I have a question. Are there any other advances in traveling the huge universe rather than just propelling ourselves?
Yeah, if there are some other basic technologies that can push us other than propulsions, not right now. Not right now. It's, you know, basics of physics are basically against us. Yeah, so still, it's about propulsion. Yeah, we are talking about nuclear propulsion and these new technologies, but yeah, it's still a long trek.
Okay, I think we'll take the last one right here.
Last question. If the Betelgeuse will be a supernova in how many years?
2 weeks, I heard that it's really brightening and dimming.
Yeah. You know, in terms of space, every time you say tomorrow, it can mean tomorrow or in 100,000 of years. And the question was, if I think that Betelgeuse is a great, great star that you can see in the constellation of Orion, that it will blow up soon. Yeah, Betelgeuse is like 400 light years away from us. It means it maybe blow up already 100 years ago, but we will see it in 300 years. But yeah, tomorrow, in terms of space, it can be in thousands and thousands of years.
Okay, that's the last question, but I do want to remind everybody that in the next break we're going to have, you can speak to anybody, ask as many questions as you want to, Jan. I'm sure you'll be happy to answer. But yeah, thank you so much. That was amazing.
Thank you very much.
I'll just take that, yeah. Thank you.